Waiting for perfect is the enemy of progress. Too many people are sitting on their dreams, waiting for the right time, the right mood, the perfect plan. But life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Perfection is a myth. Momentum is real. One step forward, even if it's small, messy, uncertain, is infinitely more powerful than standing still with a perfect plan in your head. Because progress isn't about brilliance, it's about movement. Every time you move, you create energy. You build confidence, you get stronger, smarter, sharper. But when you wait for the stars to align, when you hesitate, overthink, or seek approval, you kill your own momentum. And momentum, well, that's where greatness is born. You don't need permission. You don't need someone to tell you you're good enough. You don't need applause before you act. The only permission you need is your own. The moment you realize that nobody is coming to save you, that's the moment you become powerful, because now it's all on you. You don't need better circumstances, you need a better work ethic. You need to stop hoping the outside world will change and start changing yourself from the inside out. Most people are waiting for motivation, waiting for clarity, waiting for money or time or confidence. But successful people, they move, even when they're scared, even when they're broke, even when they're unsure. They don't wait for the fire, they build it. You don't need luck, you need grit. You need the kind of grit that shows up after the 10th failure, the kind that keeps going when nobody's clapping, the kind of resilience that doesn't break, it bends, it bruises, but it doesn't quit. Grit isn't glamorous, it's not loud, it doesn't show up on highlight reels. But grit is what separates the dreamers from the doers, the talkers from the winners. You need the kind of focus that ignores distractions, that doesn't flinch when life throws chaos your way, the kind of heart that keeps beating forward no matter how many times it gets broken. Because the truth is, success is not a moment. It's not a single breakthrough. It's not one lucky shot. Success is not an event. It's not something that happens to you. It's something you become. It's not a jackpot you win. It's a lifestyle you live. It's built in early mornings when the rest of the world is sleeping. It's built in late nights when your body begs to rest, but your purpose tells you to keep going. It's built in lonely hours where the only one who believes in the dream is you. No cameras, no crowds, no cheers, just you and the grind. The world doesn't owe you anything. It's a hard truth. But the sooner you accept it, the stronger you become. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to hand you your dream. Nobody's going to push you through the hard parts. You have to push yourself. You have to show up. You have to work. You have to grind. Even when it's boring, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. The gap between where you are and where you want to be, that gap has a name. That gap is called effort. That gap is not about talent. It's not about resources. It's not about who you know. It's about how bad you want it. It's filled with sweat, crushed with discipline, and earned with consistency. Every excuse you make, that's a brick in the wall you're building between you and your potential. But every action you take, every rep, every word written, every early wake up, that's a brick in the bridge to your greatness. So ask yourself, are you building bridges or are you building barriers? Are you moving closer or are you standing still while others pass you by? Are you fueling your fire or feeding your fear? Are you chasing the life you want or are you just sitting there wishing for it? Let's be real. There are two kinds of people in this world. Those who wait and watch and those who work and win. Those who sit in comfort and those who sprint through chaos. Those who blame their circumstances and those who build despite them. You get to choose. And you don't choose once, you choose every single day. Every morning, every moment, you decide who you're becoming. In every choice, every habit, every hour. You're casting a vote for the life you want to live. So what are you choosing? Choose hard effort. Choose the grind that leads to growth. Choose the struggle that forges strength. Choose responsibility. Choose focus. Choose the uncomfortable path that leads to transformation. The journey will test you. It will pull apart everything you thought you were. It will stretch you, challenge you, expose your weaknesses. You'll doubt yourself. You'll face fear. You'll stumble. But in that struggle, you'll also awaken something deeper. You'll meet the version of yourself who refuses to stay down, the one who learns, who grows, who gets up. The world will try to break you, but every breakdown is a setup for a breakthrough. In the breakdown, you will rebuild stronger, wiser. You'll realize that failure is not the end. It's the beginning. Because failure teaches what comfort never can. You won't just survive the pressure, you'll be shaped by it. Like coal under pressure becomes diamond, you under discipline become unstoppable. Success isn't a finish line, it's a way of life. It's not a title, not a car, not a bank balance. It's not something you hang on the wall. It's something you live, breathe, and embody. It's about becoming the person who had every reason to quit, but didn't. Who had every excuse, but kept showing up. Who had every fear, but still took the leap. That's who you were born to be. Not average, not ordinary, not stuck, but unstoppable, unshakable, unbreakable. You were born to build, to grow, to lead, not to wait, not to settle, not to shrink. So stop waiting. Stop doubting. Stop hoping someone else will believe in you more than you believe in yourself. Roll up your sleeves, lock in, go all in, grind harder, push further. Demand more from yourself than the world ever could. Because greatness isn't given, it's earned. And you earn it one step at a time. Maybe you won't see results today, maybe not tomorrow, but trust this, the results will come. They always do when you put in the work. And one day, you'll look back and realize it was worth it. Every step, every sacrifice, every setback, every second. Because success was never luck, it was never magic, it was never handed to you. And don't forget this, you're not alone in this grind. Every champion, every legend, every success story you admire, they all started where you are now. Lost, hungry, determined. They didn't have perfect plans. They had imperfect progress. They made mistakes, fell down, got laughed at, but they kept going. Steve Jobs got fired from his own company. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for TV. Walt Disney was called unimaginative. Imagine if they had stopped. Imagine if they had listened. Now imagine if you don't stop, if you don't listen to doubt, if you keep going. Who will you become? Don't chase motivation, build discipline. Motivation comes and goes, discipline stays. You won't always feel like working, but if you're disciplined, you'll work anyway. And that's what separates amateurs from professionals. Discipline is your superpower because it means you act based on commitment, not emotion. And when your commitment is bigger than your excuses, you're unstoppable. So commit to the process, to the hard days, to the invisible grind, to the growth you can't yet see. Because greatness isn't loud, it's quiet. It's lonely. It's in the moments nobody sees, but you never skip. The real battle is internal. You'll never face an opponent tougher than your own mind. That voice in your head, the one that says you're tired, you're not ready, you should quit, that voice doesn't want greatness, it wants comfort. But you weren't made for comfort, you were made for growth. And growth never happens in comfort zones. Growth happens when you're stretched, tested, pushed beyond your limit. So the next time your mind tells you this is too much, tell it this is where I become stronger. You have to train your mind like a muscle because a weak mind will destroy strong potential, but a strong mind, that's the foundation of a powerful life. Don't let doubt run your life. Let discipline drive it. Every day is a test, and every test is a chance to prove your hunger, your passion, your fire. Don't wait for the right time, make it the right time. Don't wait for confidence, build it with action. Don't wait for clarity, move forward, and clarity will meet you there. The path to your dream will not be easy. It will be filled with rejection, resistance, and risk. But that's the cost of greatness. Nothing worth having ever comes easy. And everything you want, that future, that freedom, that fulfillment, it's on the other side of discomfort. Let pain become your compass. If it scares you, do it. If it challenges you, embrace it. If it tests you, let it teach you. Because pain is not the enemy. Pain is the proof that you're in the right place. When you're sore, you're growing. When you're tired, you're building. When you're tested, you're transforming. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to take action despite fear. Every master was once a beginner. Every expert was once clueless. Every winner was once losing. What made the difference? They stayed in the fight. They kept punching, kept rising. Even when it looked like they were finished, they refused to fold. You have that power too. So stop saying someday, start saying day one, because every day you delay, you drift further from your dream. You don't need a new year or a Monday or a lucky break. You just need to start right here, right now. No more waiting, no more doubting, no more excuses. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your rise. There will be days you feel like you're not moving fast enough. But remember this, consistency beats intensity. You don't have to do it all today. Just don't give up today. One step, one rep, 1 hour, One honest effort. Stack those days, stack those wins, stack that work, and over time, momentum will take over. Habits will harden, and results will roar. Don't count the hours, make the hours count. Stop watching others live your dream. Stop scrolling through success, start creating it. It's your turn, your time, your life, and it's time to go all in. Because the difference between winning and wishing is action. You either put in the work or you stay stuck in the what ifs. And the cost of what if is regret. You don't want to wake up one day and wonder what could have been. You want to look in the mirror and say, I gave it everything. So give it everything, your energy, your passion, your fire, your heart, your soul. Burn the boats, kill the excuses, silence the doubts. Go all in, and when it gets hard, go harder. When it hurts, dig deeper. When you fall, stand taller. Because the ones who win, they're not always the fastest, strongest, or smartest. They're the ones who refuse to stop. And one day when they ask how you did it, you won't say, I got lucky. You'll say, I showed up when it hurt. I worked when it was hard. I stayed when it was lonely. I believed when nobody else did. I didn't wait. I didn't wish. I worked. And I earned it. Because success wasn't luck, but it wasn't magic. It wasn't given. Success was hard effort.